Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome back to the Minecraft 2025 Let's Play Adventure, where today we are once again going to be starting off by... Has that gotten bigger? Has that actually grown? It looks larger. That's definitely gotten big. Okay. We're going to start off by feeding our axolotls. They are typically in need of food, so we're going to head down here and see if we can't breed up a blue one. That is our goal before the end of all things, is to get at least one blue one and then two blue ones and see whether or not breeding them gives us an infinite number of blue ones or whether or not the odds are the same. So that didn't actually work, you know, right there. We still didn't get a blue one yet, but we are hopeful. We are hopeful that soon we will. We're also going to go ahead and check in on our eggs, which I haven't played since yesterday. Oh, but surprisingly, one did hatch. Okay, I didn't figure we were online long enough yesterday. But that's fantastic. So that one is hatched. Now we are waiting for it to grow so we can see what happens to the scute. What we want to see happen is that the scute gets dropped into our catch. And we're going to go ahead and verify. Remember, that happens when they grow. And there's nothing in there right now, so there's no scutes. None have been developed yet. And we're going to have to go investigate this situation. I don't want to. I don't really think we have much of a say in the matter, though. This is our house. We have an obligation to look after it. We're gonna approach from the air this time. Okay, get a little bit of a look at things from above. What an interesting combination we've got here. Okay, do you think it's the same pig? What exactly could we... Do these things work during the day? How does it work during the day? I thought they went away at night. Maldavius Figtree. I see what they've done with the it's a tree. I believe that's a reference to Pirate Software, his furry persona, his furry hacker persona. I don't know, some cringe nonsense like that. Jason Thor Hole, if you will. I think he wants you to call him Thor, but I'm not calling him Thor. He's a nerd. Why? Why? What does Maldavius Figtree and Hassan Porker have in common? Is there some sort of greater message that I'm missing here with all of this? Is there some references being made that I don't quite follow along with? Oh, son of a gun. He's gonna chase me, isn't he? See, I don't know if that was intended. I bet the intention was probably that he'd stay inside of there. Didn't quite work, though, did it? We're going to just swim away until he ceases to exist. Looks like he's trying to get back up on land, bless him. The pig ain't getting out, though. There we go. We're not going to worry about what's going on over there, because quite frankly, it's none of our concern. We've got other issues to attend to today, such as maybe extending the hobbit hole and making it a little bit bigger, which is something that I have... Now, why do that? Why have that there? Oh-ho-ho! Oh-ho-ho! It was a trap! It was a failed trap! Well, at least we caught it, but also, like, what? Now I gotta repair it. I gotta go see if I have an extra trap door. I gotta imagine if it had blown up. I mean, we would have survived. I would have heard it. But it just goes to show you now we're not even safe here. We know we're not safe here. There was already an attempt on my life here. There's still a hole in the side of the basement that I haven't fixed yet. That's how unsafe we are here at this time. We have a whitelist on this server, gosh darn it. We should be safe. See, it's little things like this that make me not want to play on here anymore. It's little things like this that just make me feel creepy. I am the only one online at the moment, so I don't get it. Every little sound I hear, though, now, I'm going to be constantly on nerve. I'm going to be constantly on edge every time I hear any kind of little creaking sound. Tell you what, I'm getting some dirt. I'm getting some grass. I'm getting some stone. I'm fixing all of these holes around here. Naturally, we're going to patch this one first. I forgot to get the trapdoors. Okay, fortunately, we do have a bunch of them, so this is not like the end of the world or anything. All right, so there's that corrected. We just got to keep an eye out. You know, we got to be careful. We got to be cautious. We got to make sure that we're not... Okay, so he grew. Why is the scoot on the ground, though? Why did the scoot... Get out of the hole. Get out of the hole. Get out of here. Go explore the ocean. Do whatever it is you want to do. Go. Shoo. Scooch. Why is it shooting out? I mean, I know what's happening. It's shooting through the crack, right? Like the gap in the corner. What do I have to do to fix that? Do I actually have to have glass all the way around and completely encapsulate this thing? This isn't even that important. I'll never make another Scoot helmet. I don't even wear the one that I own now. Half the time, I'm not even wearing my full armor set. I'm just bothered. I'm bothered, and I want it to work. I'm upset that it doesn't, and I want it to. Righto, hole underground. Fill that in. We cannot, like, if we do this... What's his name? I forgot what his name was. The Wickle Pickwhistle. Weichel Pickwhistle? Whatever his name is, he wins, right? I don't know why my voice cracked there, but he wins if we don't fix it. We have to fix it to prove that this is our town. Watch yourself if you come around. I don't think I know you. Well, maybe it's time to show you. This is my home. I'll be standing here alone, and if you think you're ready, well, come around and ring my bell. I think those are the lyrics. Oh yeah, we got all this sand for this project out here. Yeah, no, it's from Home Alone 3. People sleep on that one. That's a good one. That's a good Home Alone movie. People are, I don't like the Home Alone sequels after 2. Home Alone 3 is a good movie, okay? Go watch it again. You didn't like it because it wasn't like the first 2. The second one being an identical replica of the first one. And you thought to yourself, well, that's it. I don't like change. You're like my family, who insist on going on the exact same vacation every year until I'm ready to just scream and break things. We're not going back to Oklahoma this year. I refused. I said, you guys can go have fun. I don't care. I'm not going on that trip again. It's the same trip every summer. We do the same things every summer. Why? Why? What is this weird obsession with repetition? Why can we not have new adventures and have new fun times? It's okay to go back and do something you really enjoyed, but every year? Every year. Okay, no. Please, no. Please, can we do something different? One of my favorite, sort of in recent memory, family trips that we went on was to a little place called South Dakota. All right, and that was wonderful. That was beautiful. That was so much fun, and it was something we'd never done before. Okay? And you know what I said the next year? I said, listen, let's not go back to South Dakota. We already did it. All right? Let's find something different. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, and I don't know why I would, but there was a time in my youth where my family was not, we were struggling financially. But we went on a trip to Colorado every year, and the way we did that was literally everyone we knew went on the Colorado trip. Okay, that's not an exaggeration. Everyone in my father's family, extended family, a bunch of people we knew from our church, everyone went on the Colorado trip, and therefore you divided the cost up between a whole bunch of different families, and it worked. We're not even going to bother with that. So, we were able to go on this Colorado trip, and I love going to Colorado. And in fairness, we typically went to different places. We didn't stay in the exact same place every time. We always ended up in South Fork skiing. But, we stayed in different houses and different areas surrounding South Fork and the, Wolf Creek Pass? Wolf Creek ski area. I just did a Google search. Typically where we went skiing. Yeah, it's South Fork because it was 18 miles from Wolf Creek. There you go. I did Google searches to verify information from my childhood because I wasn't sure if I remembered properly. I love Colorado. I loved going up there in the winter. I loved the cold weather. I love seeing the snow as a little Texas boy. We don't see snow down here all that often, depending on where you live. We've talked a lot about Texas weather in previous episodes. I need to emphasize something. If you don't live in Texas or near Texas, there's something you have to understand. This is a very big state, and it's not just the raw size, okay? It is the area where it covers is remarkably diverse, okay? And we have areas that are hilly and full of trees. That's where I live. We have areas that are vast wastelands of desert. That's kind of more out west. We have areas that are vast wastelands of cows and just grass, like knee-high grass. That's like Amarillo. Not all that dissimilar from West Texas. We have the hill country. We have these forests of massive towering pine trees. We have forests full of these itty-bitty little mesquite bushes, really. You can call them trees if you feel so inclined. We have a massive state with a very varied climate. It snows in a lot of parts of this state. pretty regularly throughout the year. But not in the southeast. It doesn't snow here all that often. When it does snow, it doesn't stick. There was the Great Freeze of 2021. That is an exception. It also, 20 years before that, apparently this sort of thing happens on a schedule. About 20 years before that, when I was a wee little boy, it came a big blizzard. And it was the first time I ever got to go sledding in Texas. Lots of fun. Went to a big hill. Went down it in the snow. Great time. My father said, enjoy this. They only happen every 20 years. It was just about right on the money with that. But so when I say it doesn't snow in Texas, yeah, going to Colorado was fun. You know, it didn't snow in my part of Texas, so getting out there, I was like, this is great. Not every year. Every year, the same trip again and again and again. And I was so happy when we didn't do it anymore. We started doing something different. What's the relevance? Why is Maldavius Figtree? Thank you, folks, for watching. God bless you. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.